CEO told us to lean in during the layoffs while he was leaning back on his new yacht, so I leaned into the delete all key on my way out the door. Henderson was the kind of CEO who wore $400 t-shirts to tell people they weren't getting a cost of living adjustment. He broadcasted the company update from his boat in the Caymans, the blue water behind him shimmering while he talked about synergy, sacrifice, and trimming the fat. I was the fat. I'd been the lead data architect for 12 years. I was the one who translated the company's messy, 20-year-old legacy code into something the modern servers could actually read. I didn't just write code. I spent every morning manually patching a crumbling dam so the rest of the organic clutter in the office could have a working dashboard. When my severance email arrived, automated, of course, Henderson was probably ordering another round of mojitos. The email said my role was no longer essential. Fine, let's see how essential the dam is without the person holding it together. I didn't steal their data. I didn't plant a virus. I just did exactly what I was told. I cleaned out my workspace. That included the 12 years of custom scripts, manual patches, and invisible optimizations I'd stored in my personal directory, the ones that bridged their ancient database to their new front end. I hit Shift plus Delete on the folder titled main_search. The fallout was immediate and absolute. By Monday morning, the lean-in culture hit a brick wall. Without my manual patches, the database couldn't talk to the payment processor. By noon, the website was a graveyard of 404 errors. By Tuesday, Henderson wasn't leaning back on his yacht anymore. He was flying back to a headquarters that was losing $200,000 every hour. He called me on Wednesday. He didn't lead with synergy this time. He led with a desperate, shaky voice. Mark, we're seeing some technical hurdles. We're prepared to offer you a 3-month contract as a transition specialist at your old salary. My old salary? I laughed. Henderson, that was the essential worker price. Now you're talking to a subject matter expert. My new rate is $50,000 a week, paid up front, with a signed release saying I'm not liable for whatever happened to your servers after I left. He sputtered. He talked about professionalism and loyalty. I reminded him that I was just leaning into the new reality he created. I never went back. They couldn't afford my rate, and they couldn't find anyone else who knew how to speak to their 20-year-old ghost code. The company didn't go under, but they had to sell off their main product line to a competitor for pennies on the dollar just to stay afloat. Henderson was forced out by the board, his yacht sold to cover the legal fees of the investors who sued him for negligence. As for me, I'm currently sitting on a porch in Montana with the narrator of these stories. We run a lean, 2-man consulting firm. No yachts, no lean-in speeches, and definitely no organic clutter. We only work with clients who understand that the person holding the dam together is the most essential person in the room. Turns out, life is a lot more stable when you aren't the one keeping everyone else from drowning.